There are two books in my life that I felt that it really make an impact. Is the book by Robert Kiyosaki, which is The Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and another one is Cashflow, Quadrant. For those that have not yet read the book, you must read this book, because you see, what's the summary about? What the rich teach their kids about money that the poor and the middle class do not. And the Cashflow Quadrant teach about the guide to financial freedom. If financial freedom is something that we want, by investing our time in reading this book, it will definitely pay off, because you will learn something new, because in life we don't know what we don't know, right? I'm going to talk about the main content about this Cashflow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. So what he mentioned in his book is, in our life there are 4 quadrants, and also there are different types of people in different quadrants. So what is this quadrant? Okay, this quadrant is divided into 4, which is the E, the B, the S, and the I. The E stands for employee, B stands for business owner, S stands for self-employed, and I stands for investor. So if we want to achieve our financial freedom, we really need to understand each of these quadrants, because a lot of us started as an employee, but ultimately, if we want to achieve our financial freedom, we should be at I. A lot of people are at this quadrant, employee, but they jump into investor, which become investing a very risky game for them. Because by being an investor, it is very important to get yourself educated, because if you don't educate, you just listening to people and you just follow blindly, that's when investment become risky. But you got to understand how money works for you, then only then you can become a good investor. Okay, back to the employee quadrant. It's a very straightforward thing. Most people like me graduated and we will look for a job, and that's the quadrant that we're in. We're an employee, we have a job, we get a fixed salary, and it's secure, because our monthly fixed salary is paying a lot of things for us. If we want to move forward in life to achieve our financial freedom, what Robert Kiyosaki was saying is we should move to the self-employed. Self-employed means you have a business and you work the business on your own. You have a business and you work for yourself. But if you did not go and work, and you don't have income as well, it seems like those people are operating a retail store. They open a shop, and if they don't open the shop, then there's no income. So that is called self-employed. Self-employed is you're working for yourself. You are the one-man show. You might have a business, but you are actually owning a job. Your business is your job. So have a clear idea on that. When you are a self-employed, you understand the mindset and the skills required to be a self-employed, and you work for yourself and you want to be better. So that is when you move to be a business owner. What difference does this business owner and self-employed? A lot of times people get confused between self-employed and business owner. Self-employed means you have a business and you are working on your business. Whereas when you are a business owner, you have a system that works for you. You have the people that works for you. You have people to make money for you. You have a system to leverage on to make money for you. That's where business owner is. So there is a lot of difference between self-employed and a business owner. Whereas employee and self-employed, there is a huge difference. One is employee is you work for people. Okay, you get paid by your boss. Whereas self-employed, you work for yourself and you get paid to yourself. Okay, and then after you have the money, you have the system works for you, so you're making money, because being a business owner is about a big business. Then you learn to become an investor, because when you got more money, eventually you want to invest, because you want your money to keep on growing and you want the money keep on working for you. So this is a very important quadrant that every one of us should understand if we really want to achieve financial freedom. Can we stay in just one quadrant to become rich? Yes, we can. Can we have all of the quadrant and make us richer? Can. And can we stay in all this quadrant and become poor? Yeah, it happens as well, because each of the quadrant requires different skills, different mindset, different thinking. And if we want to be better in life, like achieving more and more financial freedom, we should be educated on the differences, and we need to build our own skills, and we need to build our own mindset, because every of this quadrant requires different skill sets and different mindset. But today, if you are an employee but you are looking to make more money, it is important that you learn how to be a self-employed first. But once you already have an idea how you can survive without a job, you have learned an important skill in life, whereby you know how to survive on your own without depending on a boss to pay you salary. And then you move on to the next quadrant, which is the business owner, which means you have people working for you, or you have people working together with you, a system to leverage on, so that it helps you to make more money and giving you more time that you are looking for. This is where business owner is able to achieve the freedom. Yeah, here is the freedom, and here is the financial freedom. Yeah? So now you have understood the 4 quadrants. It is called cash flow. It's because you are able to make money from these 4 different quadrants. Most people just make money from one quadrant, which is just the employee quadrant. But we can build ourselves to be able to make more money from other quadrants, like self-employed, business owner, and also investor. But if you are somebody that is right now an employee and looking to build yourself, to have a business on your own, to start to become a self-employed, I will invite you to comment below, and I'll get in touch with you personally. And if you feel that today's video is helpful to you, you have learned something new, please share it with your friends or tag them in this video. I'm giving out this one as lucky draw, our vitamin mask. Yep, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye. Happy cash flow.